Why was the guillotine seen as a symbol of equality in revolutionary France? It goes beyond watching aristocratic heads roll. Let's get into it. Before the French Revolution, capital punishment differed depending on your class. Royals and nobility were granted the privilege of a swift and dignified death. This was usually done by a skilled executioner who could make the whole process swift and relatively painless. Commoners, on the other hand, were typically subject to much more grisly methods. Lack of skilled labor in this area also increased the chances of mistakes being made, leading to more suffering. Dr. Guillotine proposed the guillotine to the revolutionary government's National Assembly after spending years relentlessly petitioning King Louis XVI for more efficient and humane capital punishment methods. When the government adopted the device as its go-to form of punishment, it became a symbol as a great equalizer. No matter what your background or your class, you would meet your fate in the same way. It's just a little twisted. This is also a big reason why gathering and watching these public unalivings became seen as a patriotic activity. Surprisingly, women were some of the most ardent supporters of the guillotine. They had been on the front lines when rising bread prices had wreaked havoc on them and their families under the old regime. So they may have seen this method of punishment as a kind of savior from hunger. Some contemporary writings even call the device Saint Guillotine. However, as the Reign of Terror continued, it became less a symbol of egalitarianism and more a tool of propaganda and intimidation. And yes, many nobles did die under the national razor, but the majority of the people who met their end during the terror were actually commoners who were accused of wrongdoing by a paranoid, infighting, and ultimately ineffectual government.